Novak Djokovic versus Carlos Alcaraz is the final of Wimbledon for 2024. And both guys have had different roads to get to this stage. Alcaraz entered the tournament as a number 3 seed and will take on the qualifier Lyell in the first round. There's no problem getting through in straights. 7-6, 7-5, 6-2. In the second round, he take on Vukic, and again, after a close first set, would get through in straights. 7-6, 6-2, 6-2. In the third round, he take on Tiafoe, the number 29 seed, and a man that he'd played a 5-set epic against 2 years ago at the US Open. And this was a battle. After dropping 2 of the first 3 sets, Alcaraz would fight back to win 5-7, 6-2, 4-6, 7-6, 6-2. In the fourth round, he'd take on the 16 seed Humbert, a very capable grass court guy over the years. And after dropping the third set, Alcaraz would fight to avoid a fifth, 6-3, 6-4, 1-6, 7-5, to advance to the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, Alcaraz would take on the number 12 seed Paul, who had had some troubles with in the past, and after going down a set, Alcaraz would fight back to win 5-7, 6-4, 6-2, 6-2 to advance to the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, Alcaraz would take on the number 5 seed Medvedev, who had just beaten Sinner in 5 sets in the quarterfinals. And after dropping the first set, would fight back to win 6-7, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4 to advance to a second consecutive Wimbledon final. Djokovic entered the tournament as the number 2 seed and would take on the qualifier Kripriva in the first round. There's no problem getting through in straights. 6-1, 6-2, 6-2. In the second round, he took on the wildcard Fernley. After dropping the third set, Djokovic would win in 4, 6-3, 6-4, 5-7, 7-5. In the third round, he take on Popyrin, a man who had nearly played a 5-setter against in Australia at the start of the year. And this was no different, with Popyrin winning the first set and Djokovic fighting back to win 4-6, 6-3, 6-4, 7-6 in his toughest match to date. In the fourth round, he take on Rune, the number 15 seed, who had just come back from 2 sets to love down in the previous round against Ellis. There's no problem for Djokovic getting through in straights. 6-3, 6-4, 6-2 to advance to the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, Djokovic would take on number 9 seed Demonor, who had been injured in the previous match and was unable to play in this quarterfinal, handing Djokovic the walkover. In the semifinals, Djokovic would take on Musetti, the number 25 seed who had taken out Fritz along the way. There's no problem getting through in straights. 6-4, 7-6, 6-4 to advance to the final. These guys have played 5 times before, with Djokovic leading 3-2 in the head-to-head, including winning their last 2 matches on the hard courts after that epic Wimbledon final. But of course, the last time they played on grass was last year's final, with Alcaraz winning that one in 5 sets. If Alcaraz is going to win this one, he needs to be aggressive and also use the variety. Musetti and Rune along the way haven't really used that against Djokovic. Alcaraz is going to have to use that, and we know he can use that. He did it against Medvedev, but he's going to have to do that early and not give Djokovic that lead. If Djokovic is going to win this one, kind of got to win the first set, it feels, because if he does go down a set against Alcaraz and has to fight back against a confident, scary-looking Alcaraz, that could be difficult, especially if the knee does start to bother him. It hasn't bothered him yet, so we haven't seen him limping around or anything. So, assuming that the knee's okay for the whole match, he's going to have to win that first set just to make sure. Love that we're getting a rematch. I did not think we were going to get this match, but I got to go with Alcaraz in 5 sets here. I just think that Alcaraz, at the end of this match, will lift the trophy again. Let me know down in the comments below, who do you think's going to win?